Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the 4th episode of House of the Dragon from Season 1, entitled King of the Narrow Sea. Now, thoughts on the last episode are on the back half of that one. Every episode, Daemon grows on me a little bit more. Yes, maiming those people at King's Landing may have been a little over the top. Him punching the messenger. He does do some, shitball, greasy things. But as far as, I don't know, he's so fun and so cool that I almost feel like we're giving him a pass. If he weren't as well written or acted, it would just be he would just feel in the way, but I'm kind of here for it. It's really cool to be watching New Thrones. I've said it before. I've been watching YouTube channels for years, and it's just wild to be watching the show at the same time as Jimmy Macrum, who I've been watching forever. Whole bunch of other channels. I'm glad to be here, and thank you for being here too. There's millions of channels watching this damn show, so if you're wasting some time with me, I appreciate it. Okay, so for this episode, King of the Narrow Sea, after last episode, the crab feeder being, a third of a body, pretty sure King of the Narrow Sea is Daemon, right? In other reactions, I saw people with subtitles and sea smoke or sea mist was mentioned, so it's really cool that there are other dragon riders, and even though we saw not Caraxes, but another dragon in the beginning of that shot in the background roasting shit, it didn't click that there were other dragon riders with them, so the danger from watching shows at the same time as I'm watching other reactions to it is there is some cross-pollination of ideas, and people have been floating. What about Rhaenyra and Daemon? What about them getting together? And it's Targaryens. They might go down that road. There's definitely tension with them. Uncle niece is weird, but this show has already done aunt nephew. So this is the other side of that, if they choose that route. And then they've done brother and sister, and Craster up north was father-daughter. So and fucking Otto suggested that Rhaenyra marry or get engaged or betrothed to baby fucking Aegon, and it's dude, you are... He's like a Tywin Littlefinger fucking mix. It'd be cool if he could be that loyal counsel and that right-hand man, and, but he's not a Ned Stark type. He's not. He's fucking moving his daughter around. He's trying to secure his grandson. This show, everything about it, it's wild. Looks like I've been rambling for about 4 minutes. I'm going to cut it down a little shorter. So here it is. This is the 4th episode from Season 1 of House of the Dragon, entitled King of the Narrow Sea. Here we go. Are there words to this, lyrics? Has anyone made lyrics to go to it, or are there official lyrics? I know the same guy who composes this also does the Westworld fucking intro song, so talent. I know it's not Lady Melisandre, but I immediately thought of a Red Priestess.
The view across the marches is inspiring, so said Queen Alizane herself.
The man is older than my father.
I thought he was going to be, representing for someone else. I didn't know he was pitching for him.
And now a child.
The Blackwoods are an ancient house with a formidable army.
The Blackwoods truly turned the tide on that one.
Your day shall be easy, and night safe.
The princess has a dragon, you dumb cunt.
Somebody caught it. Oh, get fucked with that shit talking. Karma, bitch.
Do you speak of how you rejected every suitor His Grace put before you, or how you abruptly ended the tour with 2 months remaining?
Take cover!
Oh, Caraxes doing a flyby. Permission to buzz the tower. Negative, Dragon Rider. The pattern is full. Are they announcing something?
Add it to the chair.
Oh, the hammer that he nailed people into the spikes with. Gotcha.
Once we smash the Triarchy, they name me King of the Narrow Sea. But I know that there is only one true king, Your Grace.
Okay. Doing the right thing and doing it publicly and...
My crown and the stepstones are yours.
Who holds the stepstones?
The tides and 2,000 dead Triarchy corsairs staked to the sand to warn those who might follow.
Damn! 2,000 people fucking nailed down, treated just like the Crab Eater treated people. It couldn't be as simple as him doing all this. It had to be because... Forgive him, pardon him, say congratulations, rise. We're not cutting him. Where is the twist? This can't be so clean.
And I, sadly, was no great warrior.
Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you, Princess.
You were the... No, you were. You were. I am.
Oh, wait a minute. No baby bump. So
my
the
footfall did not go up.
second baby's been born, right?
Enjoy
Am I slow? Did we see the baby?
It is rare for girls in this realm to get a choice between two suitors, no less two score of them.
They only want my name in my Valyrian blood for their offspring.
I think it's rather romantic.
What?
How romantic it must be to get imprisoned in a castle and me to squeeze out heirs.
Yeah, like some people.
I like to believe I'm still the Lady Alicent, but all anyone sees when they look at me now is the Queen.
I've missed you too.
Everything is so well acted. Like even in the first episode with Emma, and we only had her for that.
Scorio master. Se lavo se umbun aho. Amazinot kepennoche me vindigan toliat ilzi.
Only the comforts of home.
Just want to make weird smiles and faces at you and have our eyes linger and...
You've matured yourself these last 4 years, Princess.
The attention I can endure, it's the rest I could do without.
I dino de malo sud vedila meriso.
Abra sut vegitsus.
Egni erixos
Jesus.
jailan nike nuho. Glason eohon zugose glaso con coste de or. Yajahi habijosa. Such a lonely prospect.
Their Valyrian is so crisp. It's like George R.R. Martin's version of Elvish, you know.
Lord Corlys is said to have engaged in negotiations with the Sea Lord of Bravos. He plans to wed his daughter Rhaenyra to the Sea Lord's son. We would have to seek our own marriage pact.
Good night, Sir Kristen.
Sleep well, Princess.
Yeah, I gotta do my laundry. That reminds me. Oh yeah, really? People fucking care. Wow. Is this a new passage to you? No. Are we going on a midnight dragon ride? Like Jasmine locked up in the castle in Aladdin, you know, in the palace. This is her getting out and checking out the local scene. I've been to Bourbon Street for a weekend in New Orleans. I kind of get that same vibe here. You got health problems? Boils, blisters? What's going on? More of them.
You have a far kinder touch than they do.
Thank you, husband.
And whose bum it might bear. Our good king names his daughter.
Boo, boo.
A son.
This is like when Arya saw the play of Baratheon getting killed by the boar and Ned getting, you know, snipped.
Loved by
He brought her here on
people,
purpose to see this.
But
Their wants are of no consequence.
You may be
They're of
surprised.
great consequence if you expect to rule them one day.
I didn't see if she put something extra in there. I was thinking about the previous scene. Is she trying to not get pregnant anymore?
And who might you be running from now?
It's the Hobbit.
Princess.
Ah!
You take care, boy. This
Yeah.
time you might not be so lucky.
The king has requested your presence.
Is he like getting sick? Like hot fever sick?
The hour is quite late. Yes, your grace.
Game of Thrones getting in the tits and ass quota. It's probably cock and balls too. I'm not really paying attention. Oh, he's all scabby and shit. Ew, ew. Yeah, she's so happy to be there. God damn. Where are we taking her and why? Is he just gonna drop her off in a room and leave, or is he gonna take her into a room? Easy there, guy. You let the king find out you took his daughter here. Oh, shit. Being bored out of her fucking mind. Everyone reacting to this show is gonna have a fucking field day with this. He's just winding her up and then gonna fucking pull back? Or is it because we're public? What's going on? What a fucking savage. Did he just want people to see them in there fooling around? Like he didn't really want to do... Kid? These little birds, as Varys put it. Yeah. He doesn't know about that secret passage, I guess.
Jesse, you hurt?
Nope, going back. Good night. Later, bye.
My helmet.
No, she's all fucking horny and wound up from earlier. And probably still a little juiced. Rhaenyra the Bold up in this bitch. I mean, you just can't take her for a wife. You can't get married. I don't think you have to be celibate. You know, like Sam said, you know, take no wife, make no children. But what, you know, you can... What if you just don't make the kids, but you... It takes all this time to get the armor off. It's not as simple as a belt buckle or a couple buttons. What if somebody comes by and, like, there's no one at the door? They're gonna come in to see if she's okay, or, like... This is foreplay, taking all this time to get undressed. Oh, that fucking kid. I stole him in the little bitch. Fucking Ollie all over again. Fuck you, Ollie.
I've left that life behind. I learned that the skin trade could only take me so far in this life.
You never were one to stay idle.
Hard lessons are not welcome, but some...
Wow, it's that kid who was sent from her. Okay, sabotaged, bro.
I'm afraid it concerns the princess, my king. It is no easy thing to tell a father of his daughter's exploits.
Of course, it's Otto presenting this news to dunk on Daemon.
The princess was spied last evening in a pleasure house.
What of it?
She was carrying on with her uncle.
I think they were just making out, to be honest. I mean, I'm not justifying it or excusing it, but I mean...
Must I say it, your grace?
Now speak it. Plainly.
Daemon and Rhaenyra were seen together.
Spit it out. I mean, he knows what he's trying to say. But...
Coupling.
Coupling.
You're so sick with ambition that you'd have my daughter stalked, awaiting your best chance to destroy her reputation.
Yeah, he's maneuvering, and I'm glad the king is fucking hip to it.
Do you wish to have your blood on the Iron Throne so badly that you are willing to destroy mine own?
Yes.
Just get out.
Could he name Lord Corlys as Hand of the King? Would that be enough to seal the breach for Corlys? Or does he probably still wants marriage from one of his kids into the family? Is the king gonna be like, I know what you did, and she's gonna say, it wasn't Sir Crispin's fault, and it's gonna be like, uh-oh.
Princess.
Lover boy. Yeah, she's gotta, like, lock it up around other people. She has that next morning post-coital glow to her. She was looking damn chipper.
You fucked Daemon in a pleasure house.
Number one, no. Number two, you're one to be accusing people of fucking other people.
You Targaryens do have queer customs. And Daemon certainly knows no limit.
Alicent, to question my virtue is an act of treason. You took me to a show. I was only a spectator. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, your story was 100% true until right there at the end you kind of...
Daemon never touched me.
She said didn't touch me, so that could mean...
It's foolish of you to place yourself in a position where your virtue could even come into question.
Never touched you could mean... How are we defining it? Or actually, if she did that and tarnished her reputation or her maiden, that might make her... people not want to...
The king demands an audience, my friend.
That dude was like hungover still, and they just fucking cuffed him and dragged him straight there.
My daughter.
I need to understand the charge before I can attempt to discredit it.
We were young men. She is just a girl. What lord will wed her now in this condition?
Wed her to me. Give me Rhaenyra to take to wife, and we will return the House of the Dragon to its proper glory.
Every time you send him away forcefully, he lashes out and does wild shit, bro.
Whatever transpired, Rhaenyra is not innocent.
She swore to me that she remains a maiden.
Oh,
and I believe
no, but if they check, Kristen Cole fucking got there, so, we're gonna have the Maester check her out and be like, no, bro. And I know you can lose it by horseback and probably dragon back and all that shit, but... why are we making the blade hot?
Before Aegon's death, the last of the Valyrian pyromancers hid his song in the steel.
On my blood, come the prince that was promised.
I wanted to see if they touched the hot blade so that we'd see if one of them was immune to fire.
The truth does not matter, Rhaenyra. Only perception. You have exposed yourself. You will wed Selena Velaryon.
So I can be a remedy for your political headaches.
You are my political headache.
Oh, dude, what a... say all the wrong things, man.
The House of the Dragon will stand as one for a further generation.
Spying on me to bring about my ruin.
King even called out Otto for his scheming and his bullshit earlier.
With your most trusted advisor so self-interested.
Every lord and lady that calls for an audience with me. Every man on my small council and all councils past has been self-interested.
I will do my duty as heir and with Selena, but you must first do yours as king.
Oh, are we stripping Otto? Are we checking him?
Jaehaerys named a great royal hunt to celebrate him being named the Hand of the King. 5 days later, my father lay dead. It was a grim day.
Otto definitely wasn't responsible, right? Yeah, good day for him, right?
Jaehaerys named you Hand in Balon's stead. That's hardly how I viewed it, Your Grace. You went from being another man in Jaehaerys' court to the second most powerful man in the realm. How long did it take you to choose yourself over your king? Your Grace.
Oh, I would never.
But Alicent, she took me through the worst of my grief. She was a calculated distraction. I only now realize how well calculated it was. Your judgment has been compromised.
A loyal Hand must tell his king a discomforting truth from time to time, Your Grace.
Go fuck yourself. Yep.
I can no longer trust your judgment.
Guards, get him out of here before he acts a fool. Okay, so you're not the number 2 guy in the realm anymore. Your grandson, still fucking son of the king.
I'm sorry, what is that?
A tea, Princess.
He's not with child.
It will rid you of any unwanted consequences.
I mean, we don't know if her and Crispin is gonna, Kristen. We don't know if her and Kristen is gonna lead to something pregnancy-wise. No, god damn it! This show, 4 solid episodes so far. I always want more. After Rhaenyra cuts short her tour of Westeros, Daemon introduces the princess to the Street of Silk after dark. Okay. Yeah, that was another wild fucking episode between Daemon and Rhaenyra, making out and getting heavy and hot and shit. But then ultimately disengaging, thankfully. To then her, saying, well, fuck it, I'll just grab, Sir Cole over here and, make ends meet. And, I'm going to jump ahead to the end there, but to suggest that she's with child, I don't know if, I guess it's a precaution. It's like a plan B scenario. Like, you know, it's just in case. Daemon came in fresh off the war and threw down his laurels and said that all of his victories were for his grace and to the crown. And, you know, he was celebrated publicly and, you know, forgiven, and things were on the up and up. And then that little excursion out in town happened. But at least the king is finally hip to Otto's bullshit. I'm really glad that that's been brought to light. I mean, we've known it, but that the king himself is hip to it. Alicent and Rhaenyra had the closest thing to a conversation they've had in a long time on the show, like since the marriage proposal. She's saying she's gonna marry Corlys's son, but it's gonna cost the king, so we'll see about that. Unless the cost was getting rid of Otto. You know, if that was a 1-for-1, then he's out of there, but I'm glad Otto got his shit checked. I don't know what's going to happen going forward, because he doesn't really have many allies in court. You know, Corlys doesn't fuck with him, Daemon doesn't fuck with him, so... Anyways, that was a hell of an episode. Glad I watched it, and glad you're here to check it out along with me. Thanks again for being here. I look forward to the next one and hope to see you then. Thanks again, and goodbye.